Noisy Pixel.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to another Noisy News Week for the week of April 30th, 2022. Here's where I fill you in on some notable news posted to noisypixel.net this past week. Before I get into the news, I'd just like to say that I am currently playing games that I still can't talk about, which sucks because these are some games that I do want to talk about. The embargo is next week, and so be sure to check out my reviews as they come out, and we have plenty of other reviews coming out next week as well as some previews, I believe. We'll see. With that said, please let me know what you're playing in the comments below, and we will talk about it. On to the news. Square Enix has a few news items today, both of which aren't that good. The publisher announced that the 1/6 scale figure of the Magitek armor seen in Final Fantasy VI can be yours for the low price of, well, $11,500. Yes, the item for sale is a cool little piece of figure, but if you are a super Final Fantasy VI fan and hella rich, well then by all means pick this up. Actually, I don't really buy figures anymore. I was really into them about 5 or 6 years ago, and I got the ones that I wanted, and now I just kind of back off. But if ever I see a cute one, I probably will pick it up. There hasn't been any events for the past 2 years. What can I say? Some other news revolving around the publisher is that Yuji Naka, the original director and creator of Sonic the Hedgehog, revealed on Twitter that he was fired 6 months before the release of Balan Wonderworld. This title received low review scores and just generally wasn't well received by anyone, Sonic fans and non-Sonic fans alike. The director was able to take the publisher to court and come out and say exactly how he felt about the project, such as them using a fan-made arrangement instead of a composition the way he wanted, and releasing the game in an unfinished state. Now, who knows what the game could have turned out to be had he stayed on the project or had the proper budget to create the game that he wanted. We will never really know, but his side of the story is that Square Enix doesn't really care about fans. That's his opinion. Not mine, but let me know if you feel Square Enix cares about fans or not. Now on to some really fun news. Developer Kiarte announced that Nozomu Mirai will release in the West on Nintendo Switch as The Future You've Been Dreaming Of. The game will launch on May 19th, 2022 as an eShop exclusive, and it's definitely pushing the limits of what you generally see on console. In this title, you take the form of this god who can roam around a room and help a girl who's looking for a job, but you kind of dictate and choose what she can do, and you can look up her skirt because you can move around the room. You can also change her clothes, and you can just hang out with her, I guess, just watch her daily life. There's over 20 different endings, and I am excited to see all of them. But I might be alone in that camp. Maybe you just want to see 10 of them, but I know you want to see at least one of them. Arc System Works announced that they will publish River City Saga 3 Kingdoms on PS4, Nintendo Switch, and PC on July 21st, 2022. This is a historical version of River City with all the River City characters in this new setting, and you just go through the 3 Kingdoms era of China, and all the zany beat-em-up action is there. Looks really cool. Koei Tecmo announced that Atelier Sophie 2, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Dream, has sold over 200,000 units worldwide across all platforms, which is pretty good for the title that's a sequel to a game that released like 8 years ago. The Atelier series itself has been picking up steam ever since the release of Atelier Ryza, which is one of the best-selling entries of the series to date. Publisher VNG Games announced that E6 Mobile will have an open beta in Singapore and Malaysia on May 6th, 2022. There is no North American open beta announced at this time, but there is English in these versions, so if you do kind of whatever you mobile nerds do to unlock other regions open betas, well, English is there for you. Deck 13 released new gameplay for the RPG Chained Echoes, coming to PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC in October 2022. This game looks really cool, and I urge you to watch the whole trailer because I was unaware of it. I was following it for some reason, like I had alerts on, but I turned those alerts on a long time ago and I forgot why I did. But anyway, yes, the game looks great and I'm excited to play it. So check out the trailer and let me know what you think. It's an adventure RPG in the style of an SNES 16-bit title, and it looks great. Netmarble launched a new trailer for the upcoming Ni no Kuni Crossworlds coming to iOS and Android. You can pre-register now and receive an outfit, like an Explorer outfit or something. This game follows the animated series. I didn't watch it, but I should because it looks really good, so maybe I will. On to visual novel news. Neko Nyan announced that the Awakana drama CDs Volume 3 and 4 are now available on Steam. These are audio-only titles, but you can read the subtitles and it's just the girls talking to you, and there's like story elements. So if you're into that ASMR style stuff and just sitting back and hearing these Japanese girls serenade you with their lovely voices and then immersing yourself into the world of Awakana, then by all means, this one is for you. The publisher also announced that they will publish the Ubisoft developed title Senron Banca on Nintendo Switch. The game will launch on May 26th, 2022. It is the all ages version that released on Steam without the patch being available. So anybody can probably play this, but it still is rather ecchi, so keep that in mind. Publisher Shirofune announced that they will publish Monochrome Mobius Rights and Wrongs Forgotten on PC via Steam on September 8th, 2022. This is a full global release. There is a console version of this game, but NIS America also said that they are not handling the console version, but that's probably because they're still handling licensing, and Shirofune figured out the PC version first. So NIS America could arguably still come out and say, hey, we are publishing the console version, but they have nothing to say now. We'll hold off and see what happens. The publisher also announced that they will release Meteor World Actor Badge and Dagger, the sequel to Meteor World Actor. The game will come out on June 10th, 2022 on PC in the West. This game is really good, so if you haven't played the first one, I do urge you to play it. It's kind of like a drama cop thing, and there's supernatural elements to it, and there's hella cute anime girls. I could have just told you that first. You would have been pre-ordering it, but do check out this game. It's really good. D3 publisher announced that they will release Magma Lorde on PC via Steam on May 30th, 2022. This is an adventure RPG visual novel with a lot of like sim elements in it, but I believe that the original Tales creators were on this, so keep that in mind while you're playing it. It's also available on console now if that's what you want. Now, on to previews of the site. We have Tower of Fantasy, and that's it. Reviews on the site, we got Crime Site, Kaiju Wars, and Cafe Stella and the Reaper's Butterflies. And guys, that's it. That's the news. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. Have a great day. Be cool. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Boise Pixel.